Hi, in this short video I want to talk about content curation and what it is and what it's not. And it's pretty easy to start with what it's not. It's not auto-blogging. That's a big mistake that people make. And in fact, my interest in curation all started with a thread in WP Goldmine where somebody asked, is content curation just another name for auto-blogging? Which led to a long discussion. Then one of the members, Paul Forsey, did a video, which you can see on newbiehelper.com, which talks about what it is. And all that really sparked my interest in it. So for the past 3 weeks or so, I've absorbed myself in buying and reading everything I can about content curation. So I've got a really good grip on it. And so what I'm going to do is chat here briefly about what is content curation. And then I'm going to go and I'm going to do another series of videos where I'll build 2 content curation sites. The easiest way to actually show you what curation is to actually show you some sites. As marketers, we can bring a different dimension to it. We're in a much better position to be able to generate income from curation. For example, I know somebody who's an internet marketer. He's created products in the past, who is now focusing totally on curation, and he's earning about $10,000 a day from a network of curation sites. That's because he took an internet marketer's outlook and applied it to content curation. You'll see that even the best sites for curation often miss a few little tricks. The best place to start for curation is Mashable, as Mashable do a really good job at this, and it's their complete business model. So here we can see an article that's just been posted. Okay, and you can see it's pretty short, it's got a diagram in there. So let's just analyze what we've got here. It starts off by saying Apple sold 55 million iPads to date. CEO Tim Cook recently revealed in an interview with Fortune. It's got a little bit of information about the interview he did with Fortune. Next paragraph, the numbers seem stellar by themselves, but Asimco created a chart of cumulative sales of Apple computing products, which really puts them in perspective. Okay, so that's 2 paragraphs, both introducing, one's introducing the article and the other's introducing the graphic below, which shows the growth of different products for Apple. Okay, so if we go down, it gives a little bit of one sentence about the graphic, and then another sentence, a little bit more information about the graphic, and then it just links to Asimco and Fortune, and that's it. So if we go to Fortune, we can see here's the article. Pretty long, pretty in-depth. Here's the Asimco graphic. And what you can see here, what Mashable have done is they've taken all the data, looked through it, filtered out the important bits and put it on their blog. And that is the essence of curation. Whereas auto-blogging, you just publish complete article on your site without any edits, all done automatically. Content curation is taking all the content you can and then filtering it. You're becoming a filter for people. So people can come here, they can get all the major information in 30 seconds rather than reading 2 articles or more. So that's what a content curator does. You are basically a filter. Let's have a look at some other types of curation sites. This one here is called Give Me Something to Read, and it's just a selection of articles and reviews about books where they post the first chapter and then the article links out to the full article on the original source. Not really monetized. if you look at Quantcast or Compete, this actually gets quite a few viewers, which is quite interesting. But as I said, very little monetization. There's just one advert there. Next we have Alicias, which is another tech blog. And here they've got a series of little comments about products. And this is all products to do with using your smartphone. So they've done a little introduction, and then they've just linked out to a series of different products. As you can see, there's another smartphone product there. Next we have Truth, which is spelled TPUTH, which all it does is have a headline which then links straight to the site. Headline, a few words, and links out. And that's all it is. It's just showing little bits and pieces of different sites. Not my preferred type of content curation, but it is a valid method and some people will use it. Finally, I want to show you what I think is one of the better types of content curation, and it's the type of content curation that I'm going to be focusing on for the two projects I'm going to create. This is Daily Worth, and here we've got an article written by the person who owns the site, and original article, original content, and links to another article. On the same site we have another short article, literally 2 paragraphs with a link out to the original article. So they've placed a little bit of content on the site and then link it out. The thing I really do like about this site was a couple of things. They're building a list. Very, very important if you're doing content curation. They have a series of daily articles. So on a Monday they'll talk about savings or earnings. On Tuesday they'll talk about spending. Wednesday they'll talk about investing. So each day is a set topic. And each day they email out their customers and let them know there's an article live. So that's it for what content curation is. I hope that explained it nicely. I'm now going to create a step-by-step project in WordPress Goldmine. If you remember, come in there and have a look, and I'll show you exactly how I build these two sites, and we'll see if we can build up a nice little list and generate some income from some new sites. Thanks a lot. Bye.